next, it's a lightweight tilt between Eddie Alvarez and Nate Diaz. Well, you hear the pop from the crowd, DC, as Nate Diaz gets set to make this walk here tonight. You never know when is going to be the last time we see this guy compete, but there's a lot to like when you see Nate Diaz in this.
Nate Diaz is a savage, a guy that just epitomizes fighter. From the attitude, the walk, the music, everything tells you that when Nate Diaz shows up, you're getting ready to watch a fight. A fantastic striker and a great jiu-jitsu practitioner.
Yeah.
Nate Diaz is just a well-rounded fighter and one of the biggest stars in the UFC.
We've seen the Stockton slap before. I'll set the total.
It's just so disrespectful.
Over under 1.5.
So
you think he throws it tonight?
It's just so disrespectful, but it's so Nate Diaz.
All right, we'll see if he invokes the Stockton slap here tonight, but Nate Diaz is back, and hopefully in a big way for his supporters around the world. Well, we really don't see a lot of guys in MMA with boxing skills on this level. He certainly could have gone on to great things as a professional boxer, but he believes he has the best hands in the sport, and he will be looking to prove as much here tonight.
And he has the background to prove that, right? He's not saying something that is not true. He does have the ability to say that. He can say he has the best hands in the game because he has shown it. And when you watch him box, when you watch a guy go into a fight with this young man and think that it does not matter what his credentials are, he is going to stand with him and prove that he's better, they usually will go to sleep because no action is wasted. The jab starts it all. He fights behind this beautiful, educated jab. Jab is high, jab is low, and then the overhand right is unbelievable. It's his kill shot, he calls it, and he lands it all the time.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Diaz is 3 years his senior. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 21 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 30 wins, 7 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Eddie Alvarez. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
Ready? Okay, you ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. Seems to be a situation in which he wants to do everything in his power to keep this fight on the feet. He'd appear to have a lot of advantages at distance. We'll see if he can get it done tonight.
Yes, he has all the advantages because we don't see many specialists anymore in the UFC. Guys can generally do everything, but this guy is a jiu-jitsu player. He wants to get the fight to the ground and start to weave his web of traps to try and find a submission. This striker needs to maintain his space. He needs to make sure he is not on the ground, avoid it at all costs.
Well, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Takedown defense holds up. And he landed the right hand there. Oh, punches and punches as usual from the Stockton, California native Nate Diaz. Looks pretty sharp here, DC. And this might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Diaz has got full mount now.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Nicely done. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
That's impressive, man.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
Good stick.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one landed right on the spot. An uppercut landed.
Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body, and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head. What a punch. He lands a switch knee.
All right, both fighters now continuing to try to get a more dominant position. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong tonight.
And that has caused frustration for the opponent. Not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Well, no surprises, he connects once again, and that looked like it landed right on that cut.
Right on the cut, and he's targeting it, right? He's looking, you can see him almost putting a laser beam on that cut and just putting his hands on it. It doesn't take much, he just keeps making it split, showing his opponent that he has no mercy. Nice punch there.
Alvarez has got the tie clinch. Let's see what he can do with it.
Head kick.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Diaz. Oh, collar tie.
That's a great punch. Does a lot of damage when you can hit him in the body that deep.
That's a big hook.
That one landed clean. Oh, nice one.
DC, he is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, he might be out.
An uppercut later.
Oh! Stuffs.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
Third and final round. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Punch coming, it's locked. Diaz gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nicely done there to keep his hands up and block that strike. He's got to protect that cut if he wants to keep the bout going.
He's got to protect the cut, John, but he's also got to be very aware, because if he's got a smart opponent's going to start finding the body now, because he knows the hands are really high to try to protect that cut.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Alvarez goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Oh, that's a nice straight punch there.
Threw the punch, got to the target.
Just missed with the left there. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Oh, he lands a straight punch there, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up now.
He has been throwing this strike over and over again. Look how...
Strike there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mom's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John...
All right, so he's got his head here looking to set up the guillotine choke now. And he's out. Hammer fist here by Eddie Alvarez. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts.
Diaz's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so the fight goes the distance. Both guys had their moments, but there was a striking advantage, albeit slight, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get his hand raised tonight.
It should be enough. I mean, when you watch the fight, you understand that you are watching two of the best mixed martial artists in the world. But it did look like he did just enough to earn a competitive decision.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Declared the winner by split decision, Eddie Alvarez.
Woo, those split decisions are something else. He is happy to exhale at this point in time. It was a close fight, and the judges certainly felt that way as well.
It's the worst feeling in the world when you go to the middle and you're just not sure. Your heart is beating so fast, especially when you hear your opponent's name called right before you ultimately win the fight. He put in a lot of work, he fought through the adversity,